So we have a couple of minutes left. Any advice? I wouldn't say advice, but if our audience could take a couple of actions, just to get them out of being frozen, what kind of actions might they be able to take, just as individuals, just for themselves?
Well, I think one of the things I'm thinking a lot about, just on a personal level, which is I shared about like the regret minimization framework. How like in 30 days from now, like what do I want to not regret having done with my life, both personally and professionally? Mm-hmm. And that's not about performance and fixing an old shame. It's about like, what do I want to do with this time? And I think that's really important because it's a gift. And then, but the other part is just to think about how to lead yourself. So there's the framework I'm thinking a lot about is just I have a controllable, not controllable, knowable, unknowable view of the world right now. And I'm staying inside of that box in the controllable, knowable. Because if I'm spending time outside of it, I'm actually, it's a disservice of all the people that I work with, lead, and love, because it's what leads to failure. And I shared this earlier today, which was a story about one of my friends, Sycamore Rao, who at Columbia, talked about how the Navy SEALs hired Columbia University to figure out like how you survive the Navy SEAL BUDS test, right? And what they discovered is that there's really two mindsets in that extremely difficult test. One was taskers who do the task, then sleep, task, and they, and the other group are optimizers who manage their energy across all that's coming at them, predict, optimize, sleep. So they optimize, predict, sleep. So which group fails 90% of the time? The answer is optimizers, because the very nature of a crisis is unknowable. So if you're trying to optimize towards the unknowable, there's two things that happen to you. One is you waste cycles of energy trying to predict something that you can't fix. And the second is you never rest. Mm-hmm. And so over 7 days of that hell week, what kills you is the rest. You never get restored. But if you can just manage the controllable and knowable in this moment as a leader, as an individual, you have the ability to manage because you have choice. Man's search for meaning, Viktor Frankl, right? I always have the keys because I can choose what's important and then focus the energy. And then most importantly is set it down. Rest. Get restored. Make sure you're doing the most important things and get up and do the same thing tomorrow and the same thing after the day and stay in a place where you can move through this moment being your best self because you know you don't have to be in control because there's a myth in the first place. So that is, I leave you with that because that's a lot of what I'm trying to live out. It's hard and it's a struggle, but it's the most important thing to get right now.
I think that's so inspiring. So if people want to learn more, if people want to find out about Bionic and you and maybe want to work with you, what do they do?
Well, you can email us or just email me, david@onbionic.com. You can go to OnBionic. You can, those are two easy ways. I'm happy to be helpful to you in any way, send you books, talk, share more with Rita. But I say thank you, Rita. You've been very good to us, very good to me, very grateful for it. And so thank you for this.
What an absolute pleasure to chat to you. And good luck with the next sprint.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.